I sent the mayor's press person named Molly. She's actually very cool. But like Abby is Sarah's press person, also very cool. Regardless, I sent her a video, and I have the date here, May 7th. And it was a video of Mad Max going to these bathrooms.
Millen Park on Smithfield Street, downtown. Something just showed up that I was made aware of within the last few weeks, maybe longer, I don't know, but anyway. Some restrooms here. Right now, these are both green, which means they're unlocked.
Very cool. Beautiful.
Nice and clean.
Spotless.
There's no camping out in here. The doors will unlock automatically after 15 minutes. So no more sleeping in these.
Doors unlocked after 15 minutes.
Getting yourself in overnight.
So Max showed both of them. They were pristine and beautiful and smart.
So I'm told they lock after, I don't know, 6, 7 p.m. and they unlock in the morning again. So they can't be vandalized overnight. Hopefully they stay nice.
All right, so Max did that brilliant work. I love the man. He really is. We're twin sons of different mothers. We have this team here with myself and Trevin and Max and Patrick that's just kicking ass. And Max is now on the payroll. My man. But so I sent that video to the mayor's press people May 7th. And I said, I absolutely love this. It's brilliant. Can you tell me who paid for it? So Molly went out and found out it was funded by the city through the American Rescue Plan. Oh, this is great. This is May 7th. Max joins me. What's up, brother? How are you?
Hey, Marty. Good to hear you back on the radio, my man.
My man, I love you. You know that. You're about as close to family as I have. So here we are, June 30th. And you sent me a video last night that made me sick, and then you just posted a video that made me sicker. So these beautiful, pristine, insanely gorgeous, high-tech bathrooms are now friggin' ruined. Yes, sir? Yeah?
They're unusable. They're unusable. They're closed to the public.
It's unbelievable.
And so I don't know. Did you get a price tag? How much do those bathrooms cost to have put in?
Pushed $1 million.
Yeah. And so now we have all that money wasted.
Right.
And like I said in my post, you can build it, you can renovate it, you can cut the ribbon, you can issue this press release, but none of these things mean a thing if you won't protect it. So
hold on.
Here we are.
Let me play this. This is Max just a few minutes ago in Smithfield in these restrooms.
Here's another example of spending who knows how much money on a resource for the people of Pittsburgh that desperately need it, and it can't be used because they were vandalized. Talk about it a little bit on KDKA with Marty.
Wow. Max, describe what you saw. It's kind of disheartening, man.
It looks like a bomb went off in there. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. I mean, there's crap literally everywhere, all over the toilet.
Come on.
Garbage everywhere. There's a plate of food on the baby changing table.
Jesus.
Some type of energy drink in there, and looks like they ripped the trash can out of the stainless steel thing and dumped the trash everywhere in the restroom.
Well, why wouldn't they?
So, there is a camera outside, and I did speak to somebody at the Downtown Partnership, and unfortunately, I'm not privy to that footage,
right.
But the Pittsburgh police could look at that, and it wouldn't be too difficult to determine who the culprits were that did that.
Okay, but so we arrest the idiots, and then the judge kicks them back out in the streets in 4.5 hours, and here we are again.
No, you make them bathroom attendants.
Oh, wow.
That's their job for 30 days.
Wow. That's why I love Max.
So, yeah, I'm 100% serious about that. Make these people bathroom attendants. They can go around and they can service all the bathrooms downtown, and if they don't do a good job, they go to jail.
Wow. So Max, because the other thing is you pay cops $80 an hour to stand there, and that's just stupid. Stupid.
It's a waste of resources and a poor use of their time.
And I tell you, man, because we hear this all the time. There are no bathrooms downtown. That's why I crap. Literally, a guy said to me, "That's why he crapped on the street." Really, really. But Max, so then you put $1 million into a couple bathrooms, and you destroy them. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about that for a second. What you were talking about, you and I are talking about right now, is exactly the reason there are no facilities downtown for anybody to use.
Right on.
Because the addicts and the drunks and the vagrants and the other people go in there and they abuse it. And what choice do businesses have other than to shut it down, except for their paying customers, so that their employees and paying customers have a decent place to use the restroom? Not some junkie overdosing and dying in there. Not people having sex in there.
Yep.
Not people shooting up.
Patrick, is Patrick there? He's streaming this video. It looks amazing. My man, you and me were downtown. We did stories. So the city said, let's try this. They brought in these gorgeous gold, these beautiful portable Johns bathrooms. Really, really cool. Really, really nice. Lasted about, what do you say, Patrick, 2 months? Can't hear him. Can't hear you.
Oh, there we go.
We should be able to figure this out, my man.
Right.
They should be able to work.
I think it lasted maybe 6 months, but no, they had problems. Some of the attendants who were there were also afraid of the people who were coming in there because they still had people that were going in there to shoot up and do drugs and all the other things.
So, Patrick, the point is, what the hell are we supposed to do then? I don't know, man. Well, I mean, it's kind of disheartening, isn't it, Patrick?
Well, yeah, and what you see there, that's exactly why the businesses don't want these people in there,
right
because they come in there and destroy them. You know, my wife has seen this in her businesses.
Oh, completely.
You know, a lot of stores used to have public restrooms, but they've had to lock them down because people are doing drugs and other things in there.
Well, they're getting raped in the bathrooms at Starbucks. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yep.
They were finding
All
dead bodies in the bathrooms at Moe's. Come on, man.
And that's why they can't. That's why they don't put porta-johns downtown either, because they were finding corpses inside the porta-johns.
Hey, Max. It kind of becomes this senseless circle of ridiculousness, doesn't it, Max?
That's what happens when you don't have accountability.
Yeah.
So, you know, without accountability, I don't care how much money, how many projects you do, how much time you spend beautifying Market Square, Arts Landing, these $1 million restrooms. All of it means nothing, zero, zilch, if you're not going to enforce the law and hold criminals accountable.
It's true. It's true. Before I go to break, Max and I are going to start videos next week live. Max has been insanely important to this team, and we're going to start doing some stuff together that matters, because Max is my man. Max, you got to hang, man. I got to ask you about this e-bike that you had this amazing story about. Can you hang?
Sure can.
You got to hear this, what happened downtown. This is disgusting. The homeless situation is getting bad again downtown. I don't know if it was ever excellent, but one of my boys sent me this video. There's this like group of 8 homeless families living behind like this wall, hidden, right at the convention center. It's weird. It's weird, and it's dangerous. And then Mad Max, you did some aerial stuff. You found how many tents at a camp? How many?
At least 23 that I could count.
Wow. So the creep has crept back in, hasn't it?
The Chestnut Street. Yeah, the Chestnut Street encampment that Andy Sheehan did a piece on back in April of 2023.
Yep.
And it was virtually spotless when they were done with the DPW going in there. They got over 1,000 syringes out of there, and now it's right back to where it was, if not worse.
Why, though, Max? Why'd they let this happen? You're good at this. You're the most connected guy downtown that I know. What the hell happened? They just said, the hell with it? What?
No, nobody cares.
I see.
There's, again, lack of enforcement. You know, these people, they go to the shelters for the winter, and then once the weather breaks, they're out because now there's no rules and it's game on. They can do whatever the heck they want out in the wild.
Hold on. To Max's point,
yep.
I posted, this is actually disgusting, and Patrick and I have been down there several times, and Patrick's there. Patrick, how annoying is it to see that friggin' king-size mattress 100 feet from the friggin' 2nd Avenue shelter and a guy sprawled out on the street in a king-size mattress, Patrick? They promised us this would go. They promised us, didn't they, Patrick?
They cleaned it up, and what was it? Within a couple of weeks, it started building right back up.
King-size mattress right on the damn street. Guy sleep on it. Who the hell lets it happen?
The city. The city lets that happen.
Someone pull up and say, my man, move your ass. I'm arresting you. And then throw away the damn mattress. Sir, look over your right shoulder. 50 feet away is the shelter. Free sleep. Go sleep there, goof. I'm so annoyed with this. So, Max, to add insult to this compelling, riveting video that you provided with us, you provided us showing this insane ripoff of this e-bike. Explain this, man. This is ridiculous.
So it's a parking garage along Smithfield Street that's been hit multiple times by bike thieves. And this particular time, it was just one person with a backpack with an angle grinder in it. Goes in there at 5:22 a.m. in the morning, and nobody's around. Walks up to the bicycle pen area where maybe residents or, commuters that ride their bikes downtown chain their bikes up in the garage, and uses his angle grinder, cuts the chain off it in about 5 seconds, and then rides it down the bike ramp or the vehicle ramp to take it out of the garage. So it's very frustrating.
Wow.
And multiple garages, I'm told, according to people that I've spoken with. So I believe that there's an organized bike theft ring of people going around stealing e-bikes downtown. What they do with them, if they part them out or they just ride them around and joyride them until the battery dies, I don't know. But
I don't know, man. This guy looks like a pro.
And it's not rare.
Hey, Max.
So
these are like $3,000. This isn't cheap, are they?
Brand new, that bike is $3,000. I called the company.
Wow.
And so it's unfortunate that somebody was, parted with their legal property.
Hey, Max, I'm watching the video. What the hell's he doing, man? Some kind of a grinder? What's he doing to break the lock?
So, for like between $100 and $300, depending on the grade of the tool you want to get, like a DeWalt grinder at Home Depot is like $299. So you could cut through pretty much anything with that.
Wow.
In no time at all. I mean, he was through that in about 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, before you used to have to use bolt cutters, but now with the hardened steel and stuff like that, it's a lot harder to get through that stuff. But an angle grinder made short work of it.
So Max,
they steal those.
Yep, go ahead.
What's that, Patrick? Go ahead.
And they steal those. It's not like they're going to Home Depot and buying these things. They're stealing those.
Yeah, right. 100%. I'm sure that they're not paying for that either. So
hey, Patrick, you saw the same video that we're streaming right now. This isn't some idiot kid. Looks like a pro job.
Oh, this is someone older, probably 20s, 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not his first rodeo doing this. You can tell.
What's that?
I'd put him in his 40s.
Oh, wow. So Max, I see him riding off on the bike, but then it looks like he leaves it. Do you know what happened to the bike?
So you can see, if you look very closely at the video, when he hops on the back wheel, it's real spongy.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the tire is very flat, and then when he went around the ramp, the tire folded, and then the tube ended up getting hung up on the spoke, so he couldn't get out of the garage with it. So you'll see at the video, there's a close-up picture of the wheel with the tube all caught up in the spokes, so he couldn't ride the bike anymore, so he just abandoned it.
Wow, Max, you had a tight shot of the lock he cut. It was thick as hell. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And you can see he walks up to the bike, he hits the power on it, make sure that it's got power so he can ride off with it. And then once it powers up, he hits the throttle, the bike jumps forward, and he's like, yep, it's got juice in it. So then he makes the decision to take it, and then that's the rest of the video.
So, my man, you can't even lock up with a big-time lock downtown in the garage your $3,000 bike because some idiot will rip it off.
You're going to have some type of tracking device, whether it's an Apple AirTag or some other geolocation thing, that you get a notification immediately if your bike is moved, so you can contact the authorities and start tracking it.
And
now that's
even more than that, you can't leave your batteries on there.
Oh,
yeah, you can't leave your batteries, right?
Oh.
So that was another thing.
Oh,
yeah, these are heavy. This bike is probably 50 pounds.
Is it hard to disengage the battery, Patrick?
No, it's not at all. They're heavy, So it's a
Yeah,
pain
just
to
a
lug
quick-
them around. But this is probably
release,
someone
and
in
then
their
you're-
apartment, and they left it in the garage.
Wow. It's horrible, man. I mean, really, Max, living downtown sucks.
Well, even in the suburbs, when I left my snowblower in the driveway
That's
back
true.
in January, and I didn't put it in the shed because it had a small gas leak on it,
Yeah.
and it didn't even take 24 hours before somebody took it out of my driveway in the suburbs. So it's everywhere, Marty.
It is, sir.
It's just you have opportunistic parasites that are looking for stuff to steal.
Hey, I sent that video in the notes to the mayor's office about the bathrooms, and his press person, Molly, is actually a rock star. The water's off. They're cleaning it up. They're going to open it again Thursday, but doesn't dismiss what the hell happened, does it, Max?
I think it's a mistake to open those back up without changing the lighting out in there. I
Nice.
would get rid of the white fluorescent lighting and put in the blue lights to prevent anybody from shooting up in there.
Wow.
That could be done for minimal cost. I would also put in some type of motion sensor in there, so if anybody loiters in there, some type of high decibel alarm goes off that's annoying. I mean, if you can't take care of business in 15 minutes, there's something else going on in there. So if you're in there for longer than 15 minutes, the alarm goes off, and then it makes it uncomfortable to stay in there.
I'm going to make
That's
these
what I would do.
suggestions right now. Mad Max, you're my brother. Thanks, Max.
You got it.
You got to see the video, folks. It's insane.
Let me tell you something about insurance. When you sign your insurance policy, for some brokers, that's the finish line. Handshake, commission,